smells a bit high. What?
Does it have something
no,
called
it's like
that?
swallowing perfume. What is that?
For every loved YouTuber product, there is one that is equally despised by the online community. Starting with Mr. Beast, he saw a lot of success through his challenge videos, but he knew that eventually his fame would come to an end, meaning he needed another stream of income. He created the brand Feastables, which was first released on January 29th, 2022 with 3 types of chocolate bars, and each was very well received. Not only did the chocolate bars sell well because of its taste, but also because of what might just be inside the wrapper. Jimmy pulled a smart move by creating a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory game surrounding the chocolate. A few packs of chocolate contained a golden ticket, which allowed the person who found it to participate in a Mr. Beast challenge with the chance to win a whole chocolate factory. This added to the appeal of the candy, meaning sales skyrocketed during the duration of the game. Mr. Beast also had the advantage of promoting his own items for free on his channel, and since they were getting more views per video than the Super Bowl was getting, it is hard to say that it wasn't some rather good publicity. But just because this business venture was a success right out of the gate does not mean he would have such luck a second time. Lunchly was introduced to the public in September of 2024, and it tanked almost immediately. It was receiving backlash before the product had even hit the shelves. Jimmy had collaborated with 2 other YouTubers to create the healthy lunchable alternative, those being KSI and Logan Paul. The lunch pack included a Feastables bar, a healthy lunch snack, and a Prime drink. Prime is the drink that was launched by Logan Paul and KSI, and it proved to be quite a hit with kids, despite it not being a very creative or healthy release from the two. The idea of Lunchly was not bad, but it did not make much sense either. The 3 guys had set out to create something healthy to snack on during school, but the healthy part was far from the truth. When you think about the idea itself, it seems rather strange that they were willing to make their only competitor a brand that has been on the market for over 30 years and had made a killing making their lunch packs.
Start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
That was not the main problem. It was the fact that they had twisted the truth when it came to the contents of the lunch packs. Not only was the drink and the chocolate bar unhealthy, but so was the third component of the meal. In fact, only one small part of the meal was in some way healthier than its lunchable alternative, which was then advertised on the packaging. It did not take the internet long to call out the trio on their lies, with the legendary Dr. Mike stepping on the scene. He put down the facts, making sure that anyone who bought the product knew what they were actually being sold.
Flavorful combos versus standard picks? The meal kit combos are nearly identical to Lunchables. Big gestures versus mid moments? I certainly don't remember that lesson in my nutrition classes.
This drama would pull many influencers and YouTubers into the mix. Rosanna Pansino, upon opening her Lunchly pack, found the food moldy, even before its expiration date, bringing up even more health concerns. The famous Minecraft YouTuber Dan TDM attacked the product, with his main concern being the safety and the benefit of the children, but this only angered Logan and KSI, with both of them retaliating in some way. Logan replied through a tweet not even 24 hours later, stating, "We spent our lives creating contents and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. You're upset? Then don't eat it." KSI took another route, starting a genuine ongoing beef with the YouTuber.
Looks like crap to me while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
Lunchly is not the only controversy going around Mr. Beast right now, and it might prove fatal for both his multiple brands and his channel as a whole. Jimmy has so far chosen to keep silent on the issue, probably hoping it will all die down eventually. But as the situation worsens, it will be interesting to see what type of response he will have to make to clear his name once again, if that's even possible. Most think of Jimmy as someone with unshakable morals, but as time passes, more and more skeletons jump out of his closet. From this Lunchly drama to the grooming allegations against one of his former team members, Chris Tyson, 2024 is not shaping up to be a good year for this creator. If you don't want to miss out on any of the latest YouTube dramas, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Mr. Beast wasn't the only one who decided to dip his toes into the candy business, as this was an idea Ryan Trahan had as well. Fortunately, it worked out much better for him than it had for Mr. Beast. Not only did he spend a long time working with a candy manufacturer to create the perfect minimal sugar candy, but he also had a very good reputation, which is proving to be the key for success when it comes to YouTuber products. His fans loved the candy, as did his fellow YouTubers who reviewed it. They got what was advertised on the packaging, which helped Joyride become one of the best-selling candy brands in the US since its release in 2022. YouTubers who are trying to create a best-selling product can learn a lot from Ryan. Having a good reputation and having a good quality product is the recipe for success. One product that did not meet these requirements was Teddy Westbrook's Sugar Bear Hair Vitamins, which took the internet by storm in 2015. Everyone had to buy them, including celebrities like the Kardashians, who promoted the product on their Instagram pages. Despite the sales they had made and the amount of people talking about the product, there was no scientific evidence that proved that these gummies were going to help your hair growth. The gummies were supplements like any others, but they contained too much or too little of certain vitamins, which could place your system into imbalance. The concoction of vitamins didn't do anything for your hair, nails, or skin. Not only was this product useless, but it was also rather expensive, with a single bottle costing $30. This is steep, as you're supposed to take 2 gummies a day, every single day. When you look at the contents of the gummies, what you are getting is not what you entirely paid for. The ingredients are cheap, and what you are paying for is the packaging and the brand. The company is still around today despite the controversy Teddy had gone through in 2020, involving a few other makeup giants at the time. Even though the drama did not involve the brand directly, her name had been dragged through the mud by the community. They are still selling the original formula, along with a few others, but hardly anyone talks about the company anymore, making you question just how the company is managing to stay afloat anymore. This success story is more proof that you will succeed as long as you actually care about your customers. Emma Chamberlain released her own coffee brand back in 2020 called Chamberlain Coffee. A big part of her personality was her love of coffee, so releasing her own coffee was a logical step for her. She truly cared about the product that her name would represent, and it paid off. The reviews she got were overwhelmingly positive. Everything fell into place. The cute but eco-friendly packaging, the taste, the quality, she did it all right. She has a certain amount of respect for her audience, meaning she avoided lying, unlike some of the other YouTubers in this video. She did her best to satisfy the cravings of coffee lovers like herself, solidifying her name in the industry as someone trustworthy. Her story attracted the eyes of Forbes, who covered her in one of their videos, making it a fantastic opportunity for her to market the coffee to those who do not know her from the YouTube sphere. And last but certainly not least is one of the most obvious cash grabs of our time. Marques Brownlee is known for his tech reviews, but this fail absolutely made him less trustworthy in the eyes of his fans. He announced his new app, Panels, which is essentially an app for downloading wallpapers. Not only is the app pretty useless to begin with, it also has a steep price tag of $50 a year. He stated in his video that his main goal was to promote and support artists, with half of the profits going to them. Apparently in the beginning, the app will center only around wallpapers, but will eventually evolve into something more. What this something more is, nobody knows, but paying $50 a year for an app that is in its current state is absurd. Hopefully, him and his team will make the app more worthwhile for the users, but all is not lost yet. If you have any thoughts on today's video, make sure to leave it in the comments below.